established, and the ever-expanding economic cooperation has been forefront from the beginning. But our joint aspiration is that we need to further enhance this collaboration in all fields. We are in a period of geopolitical uncertainties, so in the field of defense, agriculture, now digital, energy, new areas, including new technology, which we can further explore. But I'm also happy to note that we do acknowledge the presence and contribution of your professionals and workers from the beginning, and now here in Malaysia, including your students in our universities, and for those who have excelled their various fields and various specializations that we require, certainly will give preference for them to stay and contribute here. You're of course passionate on a few other issues, and which you have seen my colleagues here collaborating. I think with agriculture, we have enhanced or increased the import of the rice. There is an interest to export beef, meat into Malaysia. We will facilitate this, of course, and as I've said, since you have assured that it's a competitive price, we will certainly do what is necessary. Even you mentioned up to $200 million worth. Brother of mine, I received him at the hotel last night, and because the brother, he not only politely suggested diplomatically, but he also harassed. But I think in a good way, so I certainly welcome that discussion with my team, and we will certainly do that. But he has also encouraged us to establish better collaboration with STEM, ICT, innovation, Tibet, digital, E&E, semiconductor. And I think these are new areas, and Pakistan, among the Muslim countries, were clearly far ahead initially in these fields, and therefore that potential is still there. Now that we have secured stability in the country, and we certainly would welcome further collaboration. Now, on the regional and international issues we did discuss, on issues hoping to establish peace in the Pakistan-India subcontinent, which is important for us in the region, and our joint efforts and collaboration to counter terrorism. I'm of course extremely appreciative of your stance, and latest I heard in Doha on the Palestinian and Gaza issue. We jointly said that it is common exhortation and declaration without some concrete proposal to end this misery to the millions of people in Gaza and Palestine. So we jointly, of course, look favorably at the 20-point peace initiative by President Donald Trump. Although Malaysia do express some concerns, but at least on the point of cessation of hostilities, stop the insane bombings and killings by the Zionist-Israeli regime on Gaza in particular. That at least is a clear position taken by Arab countries, Muslim countries, and most of the countries in the world now, and with the support and commitment by the United States, inshallah, we will achieve peace. At the same time, access to humanitarian assistance is needed. thrive. After enduring so much hardship, you can still find people, women and babies being born and killed. This is just totally insane as far as I'm concerned. But inshallah, we are on the right footage, and this is our joint position in supporting this peace initiative. Would probably further help this desire to achieve durable peace. And thank you again for all these honors, doctorate you gave, and translation of Madani script into Urdu language. I hope it's your translations. I can comment whether the style of Urdu is good. And maybe this, I'm sure you get the best translations of Urdu, as we have done so for some of the great works of and the most recent, of course, the construction of Islam, which I think is one of his great scholarly contribution to this age with the latest annotations. And at the same time, I've also suggested that the great documentary on Iqbal, produced by will be shown so that people understand not only the greatness of Qadir Azhar, Al-Jinnah, but also the ideas, the visions of the foundation of Pakistan. This I'm talking about the documentary of Al-Jinnah. So thank you again and welcome to your second book.
I now invite the Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan to deliver his statement.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency, my very dear brother, Prime Minister Dr. Anwar Ibrahim, Honorable Ministers from Malaysia and Pakistan, government officials, distinguished members, and our brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Dear brother, let me at the outset once again thank you from the core of my heart on behalf of the people of Pakistan and my colleagues for extending exceptionally warm welcome to all of us here in our second home, brotherly country, Malaysia. This is my first visit to your great country, but believe me, ever since last night we arrived here, I feel familiar faces, very cordial, very warm, as if we have known each other from ages. And that is, I think, it stems from sincerity of purpose and very true friendship. It's like a family reunion. My dear brother, you are a leader of great qualities. Your Madani vision pivots around your outstanding leadership, and that is show compassion, kindness, and be helpful to your brothers and sisters. And you have shown outstanding courage, resilience, and patience throughout your privileged career. And the way you are focused on building your great country into one of the most strong economies in the region and around the globe speaks volumes about your leadership skills, your vision, and your dynamism. And I know that you do daily exercise, which is keeping you young and smart. My very dear brother, today we had very productive discussions in smaller meeting, and then of course at delegation level. And we have covered a wide range of matters pertaining to our bilateral relations and of course other international matters. And I'm very happy that our views converge on almost all important issues. Your visit to Pakistan last year was a memorable visit in terms of further cementing our bilateral relations, and of course, during your visit, you expressed your feelings in a manner that conveyed your love and affection for the people of Pakistan in no uncertain terms. Of course, you're not a stranger to Pakistan. You've been there many times. You have had your education over there. You know the city of Karachi very well. Lahore and other places, Shalimar Gardens. And your Urdu is, mashallah, very, very vibrant. I had to learn a few words in Malay language so that at least I can tell my friends that he knows Urdu very well. And I want to start learning Malay language. And that will be my teacher as well. Excellency, today I am very happy that you have expressed your vision how to build our economic and trade relations, how to promote joint ventures, how to encourage investments by Malaysian investors in Pakistan and Pakistani investors here in Malaysia, how we can benefit from your vast experience in technology, IT, in AI, and other areas of economic growth where Malaysia has done excellently, remarkably well. Your GDP is growing at a very satisfactory level. Your global trade is growing. You have positive trade surplus. And of course your exports are growing. I think these are the areas where Pakistan stands to benefit from Malaysian experience. Therefore, today I want to make it publicly known that Pakistan wants to join hands with Malaysia, not only to benefit from your experience, but have joint ventures, mutually beneficial projects, where Malaysian expertise and Pakistani expertise can join hands together, where in areas we have an edge and areas you have an edge should cooperate together. And agriculture is one area, IT is another area, and of course in the field of vocational training and skill training, here Pakistan is doing wonderfully well. We have thousands of students here in Malaysia. They are doing their great responsibility in nation building efforts. We have about 150,000 Pakistanis in Malaysia contributing in nation building efforts. I think all this put together gives us great encouragement and hope that we can use this potential and make our economies stronger and moving forward in unison, in tandem, by having win-win benefits. Your Excellency, you have announced a quota of $200 million worth meat export from Pakistan to Malaysia. I am eternally grateful to you for your generous announcement. But let me also make it abundantly clear for our Malaysian importers, Malaysian officials, that this quota of exporting meat to Malaysia will be regulated by market price mechanism, will be regulated by all halal certification required by Malaysian custom authorities and Malaysian food authorities and Malaysian consumers. And I want to assure you and guarantee you that we will make all possible efforts to meet all your conditionalities and terms and conditions. And only on that basis we will inshallah achieve not only this quota of $200 million, but inshallah in time to come it will increase and have quantum jump, because when consumers are happy, then I think sky is the limit. Your Excellency, I would like to come to a very important point. Just a while ago, we have added yet another bridge between Kuala Lumpur and Islamabad, bridge between Lahore and Kuala Lumpur, bridge between Karachi and Kuala Lumpur, Quetta and Kuala Lumpur, Peshawar and Kuala Lumpur, by launching the Urdu translation of my dear brother's wonderful seminal work by the name of Script. Script is a guiding framework. His Madani vision vision of sustainability, vision of mutual respect, vision of care and compassion, vision of innovation, research and development, vision of prosperity and progress, and vision of mutual trust that makes SCRIPT, SCRIPT. And this Urdu translation has been launched today. And these are the great virtues and values which Brother Ibrahim has inked in this script. And I think it will speak across the borders and for this generation and coming generations. My dear brother, last year, the works of Allama Iqbal, Shikwa and Jawab-e Shikwa, Asrar-e Khudi, and the reconstruction of religious thoughts in Islam were translated and shared in Malaysia, opening new avenues for intellectual exchange between our two nations. Among these, Asrar-e Khudi, the secrets of the self, lays down Allama Iqbal's foundational philosophy that the strength of a nation and the destiny of its people lie in the awakening of oneself, of itself. Allama Iqbal later encapsulated this very message in his immortal lines. And I'd like to translate for your kind consideration, understanding, and consumption. Yes, I will read. You will understand Urdu, I know that. Allama Iqbal says, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Now I'd like to translate this in English, but he can do it in an excellent way. Would you like to let me translate it?
No, I just different situation. और दिन की लहराई आजर की गाँव.
Says to mankind, humanity, and the Muslims especially, that raise yourself, your personal self, raise yourself to such heights of glory that before destiny is written, taqdeer, destiny, what Allah Almighty has in store for you in destiny, through your hard work, honest purpose, untiring efforts, innovation, which he has said in the script, research and development, your vision, your honest purpose, your compassion, your kind-heartedness, generosity, innovation, you should do all this कल बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले raise yourself, your own self to such a height through these interventions, not through arrogance, not through ego, through untiring efforts, selfless efforts, sacrifice, blood and sweat, to a level God will Himself ask you, "O human being, O Muslim, what is your desire?" This is the height of glory, apex of glory, touching heights of glory. So खुद ही को कल बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे, बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है. So I think this is what is the context of Iqbal's philosophy for self-realization, for self-discovery. And this is what we have done here in Malaysia. So the sprawling country of Malaysian brothers and sisters, hard work, untiring efforts, innovation, research, honesty of purpose, compassion, kind-heartedness, generosity, his great leadership, and innovation. This is how nations are built. And this is what Iqbal says in this wonderful stanza. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude that nations are built not through magic band. Hard work, and hard work. Untiring efforts, unwavering commitment. And believe you me, when I leave this great country tomorrow, back to my second home, to my home in Islamabad, I'll be going back far more informed than ever before, far more impressed than ever before, far more comforted than ever before, taking great lessons from your great nation, from great leadership. And I think this is what we would like to achieve in Pakistan. Ours is a great nation, a nation comprising of 240 million people, and our biggest chunk of our population comprised of our youth, young boys and girls, from the bracket of 15 years to 30 years. And alhamdulillah, they are very enterprising, brilliant boys and girls. We are providing them with great opportunities of having modern knowledge, acquiring modern knowledge in various walks of life. If we can really dedicate ourselves to inject modern technology, in their souls, they will be great hands, great builders of Pakistan. I have no doubt about it. So, my very dear brother, we are meeting again, great businessman from Malaysia and Pakistan this afternoon. I will conclude my humble submissions that we will together address this event this afternoon. And I pray to Allah Almighty that this great country, Malaysia, may continue, climbing their journey of progress and prosperity the way you are already doing. And Pakistan, inshallah, will have this great partnership with you, with your country, to achieve our aims and goals of progress and prosperity in times to come, one day soon, through untiring efforts and walking exactly on the lines of Allama Muhammad Iqbal and our founding father, Qaid-e-Azam, Muhammad Hussain. I think Pakistan has infinite blessing of Allah Almighty through mineral resources, natural resources, water, sea, mountains, fertile land, great brains. I think we should add one thing more, and this will complete the story. The will to do. Thank you very much. Pakistan Malaysia.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have now concluded our joint press conference.
One thing I mentioned, sorry. On this announcement of $200 million quota, Tarima Kasi.
Social media.
Departure of the Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan and the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia. The rest of the delegation may proceed to the ground floor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,